yeah. So, why am I recording it? My stage 2 walkthrough perfect run this late? Well, for two reasons. One, I was too focused on other stuff like, say, school and swimming to be able to upload stuff like this after my first stage perfect run. And second, I had a computer crash and I lost all of my data. So, I actually did record every single stage of this game already and did perfect runs of them, but I just lost all that data. So, I have to do it again. Brilliant. So, let's dive right back in, shall we? So, we're doing stage 2, the Clocktower of... I forget. So yes, this place is called the Clocktower of Untimely Death. Let's go. The first thing you can do is go to the right and get yourself a giant heart. Up here we have some skeletons and some knights. They come in different varieties, but we'll get to them along the way of our journey. These ones are easy enough to deal with, but there are types along the way that get more annoying. But again, we'll get to them in different levels. For now, we'll just worry about what we have. These candles I just passed because they only have stuff like bonuses, money bags. Money bags are worth absolutely nothing. You can dive to the left over here and get yourself a money bag. Oh man, that was so close. I do plan to use Grant, but not as much as Trevor, because doing everything as Grant just makes it a cheap game. It just makes it a little too easy. But then, nothing about Castlevania is easy, is it? I've had several runs end due to me getting the wrong item. And now this next room, you don't want to speed run, you want to stop for a little bit of time and then get on. Now you can ride your merry way through this. The swordsmen also come in different varieties. Now, the main annoyance of the stage is up here. These Medusa Heads are these flying heads straight out of Greek mythology that we saw them in stage 1. They always stay at your level, they are very hard to dodge, they move in a wave-like pattern, and they get very old very fast. And they're also very dangerous. Though, this isn't the most annoying room. You also want to take an extra jump right here, otherwise you might get ambushed by a Medusa Head. That's the one thing about Trevor, is that... Oh, I have no idea how that worked, but I just don't like how he cannot control himself in midair. Grant, that's why I like Grant. He's the only character that has that capability. The most annoying room is coming up next, after this room that we're going in now. That jump always makes me nervous. And here, you can just receive your triple shot. Now, this here is a very dangerous room. I'm gonna reset, so I can have a little less trouble with these Medusa Heads. We have stairs, Medusa Heads, and gears. Due to all this action that's going on, it causes some emulator lag. But it only seems to happen in this ROM and not the US or European ROM for some reason. Probably because of the extra channels for the music that come with VRC6. Whew, that was close. Oh! Alright. that was close. We're almost out. We're almost there. Grant isn't that much of a problem. And don't be fooled by this candle right here. It has the dagger. In fact, I'm gonna have that dagger kill itself. All you have to deal with now is a swordsman. Not anything too terribly bad. Alright, now it's time to take on Grant. Yep, that's it. That was my only take against him. Well, at least it went better than my first attempt against him. If only you would have seen the number of takes I've had spent trying to get it all right. But with Grant, I really should not have any outtakes. I shouldn't have any trouble with this. So, you already saw what these guys say in my walkthrough. So, nothing worth saying here. All I can say is that the worst is over, and that doing it with Grant is a lot easier and safer. So I'm just gonna use Grant for the rest of this, just because it's a lot easier. You switch between characters, of course, by pushing select. So yeah. So he can control himself in midair, climb on walls. Didn't really need that, but whatever. His primary weapon is a dagger. Yay, midair control. Finally. Makes dealing with these Medusa Heads a lot easier. And you could just dive to the right. And hopefully the Medusa Heads will not get me this time. Enemies do a good deal more damage. There we go. That always confuses me and makes me nervous, because sometimes the wall climbing can get a little glitchy on me when it's my first time doing it. Ooh, man, that was really close. Yeah, you didn't see how close I was actually humiliating myself that time. Okay. I just want to focus on dodging these Medusa Heads, and wow, I forgot those spikes were even there. I do so many takes of this that I don't even notice them anymore. I just go through these stages without noticing. But yeah, with Grant you can basically use the walls as shortcuts. They're there for your use. I mean, if you're going to use another character in this, I suggest using Grant. It makes your traveling a lot easier. Alucard's okay with his flying, but his attack is just a joke. And that's pretty much it. Now the only disadvantage is that he can only receive the double shot of the axe. He cannot receive the triple shot. I'm just going to steer to the left to make my traveling a bit easier. This got a few more takes than I really would have liked with Grant, but it's done. You could bet there were a few outtakes, but not much. Enjoy. Now here we have a skeleton. They come in several varieties. I'm not sure how many, but a lot. And you don't want to do that either. You don't want to do that. They're very annoying enemies from Greek mythology. They move in wave-like paths. Thank God that stopwatch did not touch me. And they always stay at your level, making them very dangerous and very annoying very fast. So, can I whip you? No, I can't. This is a very dangerous room. Case in point. Now, this block right here, you can get one up. Oh, you're kidding? Darn. Your primary weapon is a dagger, which it isn't too powerful, but they do much more damage than Grant does. No, I'm serious, they do. Darn. So this stage really wasn't that bad. There were a few errors here and there, but still really not that bad. So what we learned from this experience? I give the Clocktower of Untimely Death a 2 out of 10. Mainly for those Medusa Heads. Having to deal with them in that second room in addition to gears and stairs, that's pretty hectic to have to put up with. Also, if you're not being careful while falling down while using Grant, you can accidentally land on Medusa's head before you're really ready to react to it. Other than that, though, this place is pretty easy. Great way to actually kick off 2013. So, 2 out of 10 seems about right for the Clocktower of Untimely Death. This place really wasn't much. It was a walk in the park. But I think I already know a stage that will give me a lot more trouble than this one did. So, I'll see you in stage 3. This is TF32 signing out, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you later.